Okay, so in this episode we're going to learn about sets, what they're used for, how to obtain them, and all enchants really. So let's go ahead and get on with that. So if you're unsure on what sets you need, what you want, then you simply just do /armor sets. This will bring up a GUI to where it will show you all the sets that are currently in the game. So let's just go through them, and then we'll talk about what is more beneficial to you from starting off, and then as you get mid, and then towards the end. So we got permanence, I believe that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But anyway, this gives you speed and dash. That is good if you like, say, gears 3 enchant where you could consistently got speed. That is the kind of set that you'd want to go for if you're trying to PvP and you need to be quick with it. Then that's the set you'd want. You got nightshade armor, which gives you 15% more damage, 10% more passive dodge. This one is very good, as obviously the more damage you do is better. Then you've got the Prospector Armor, which is 1.2 XP gain, 1.2 energy gain, and +1 explosive radius. That is mainly your mining set, which we will be speaking about in a moment. Then you've got Bastion Armor, which gives you 25% incoming damage reduction. And then you have the big boy Nexus Armor. You can pause the video and read all that, because I'm not reading all that. But that's the most sought after armor set that you want, depending on your PvP abilities. So now, obviously, when you're starting off, the mining, when you've got no set on, it's a bit slow. The XP gain is slow. The ore gain you get to sell for make money is slow. So what you need to aim for, really and ideally, is a prospector set. So again, if we do /armor sets and we click on here, this is the armor set that you want. You don't need the axe unless you're planning on PvPing with the axe, but this is the armor set that you want. Now this comes in leather, it comes in gold, iron, diamond. So you can get all these items in various different ways. Okay, and one of the easier ways to obtain this set, that as you can see that I've got there, I'm just going to put on my main set just for this, but if you head over to /mines and then come to the coal mines, and then is it this direction? I believe it is. If you see that tower in the distance there is bandits over there. Now if we fly over there, I have access to fly because I'm top rank, so it's not because I'm content creator or anything, so I should stress about that. Okay, so if you fly over to here, you will see there is bandits. You've got one there, one in the corner over there, and one there. Now if we just go ahead and drop this guy real quick. Okay, there you go. As you've seen there, he has dropped me a random Bastion leather piece. So you do have a chance to get a random Prospector leather piece. Let's go and kill this other bandit and the boss as well, and see what other items that we can get from them. You can see the coordinates on the top left of the screen as well, if you want to make a waypoint or even just find this place easier. The coordinates are on my screen. Okay, so what else do we get? We get randomized scrolls, so we won't write about the scrolls. But once you get this, if you manage to get the Prospector one, you simply right click it and you just wait, and you will get one of 4 pieces, or one of 5. There we go, and we got the legs, so that's quite good. Now there is another bandit like the coal ones, so every single mine has got bandits on them. You just have to locate them. So this is the second place to where they are. The coordinates again are on screen, so if you want to find them, you can do so. Now, I am trying to get a Prospector random gem for you all throughout this little video here, just to show you that you can obtain it from here. Okay, that is very good for beginners, so I will talk about what we just got there in a second. Especially if you're starting off and you obtain that, that's great. Now, obviously, you guys will not be able to wear nor use what I'm using, but you'll be able to buy just like the basic leather armor and sword, but you need to be at least level 10 for enchant, so it'll just be plain armor like the leather gear. Yeah, let's kill him. Okay, so we didn't manage to get a Prospector thing, but what we did get is very good and very useful to you starting out, and that is the boosters. So you get boosters from here, and if you simply just right click them, you'll get a loot box kind of thing come up, but then as you can see, it gives you boosters for a certain amount of time and multipliers for a certain amount. But yeah, the idea of that is to try and get a prospector set as quickly as possible. As you can see, majority of people run around in the prospector set because it's so much more beneficial to you. You earn a lot more XP and it's a lot faster. Now, how else can you get them? So you can also do clue scrolls. Now, clue scrolls are very simple. They are in each mine, so there's different tiers of clue scrolls. This one is a Blackstone, as I am in the Blackstone one currently, and you can see my clue is Envoy Collect 0 out of 30. So you will start off probably with a coal one, which would be maybe mine a certain amount of coal. Upon completing your clue scrolls, you'll be given rewards for them based off of what tier it is you have done. And the rewards are quite OP, so I'd recommend always doing your clue scrolls if you can. Now, another way of getting a prospector gear as well, which again I'm going to keep talking about prospector because it's the most important set on the game, I believe, especially not if you're PvPing, is shards. So you see on the scoreboard I've got 3.7 mil shards. So if I go head over into the /shop and we look at this one here specifically, which is shard shop, you can see there's loads of different loot boxes for different things that you may need. So if you're looking for a prospector set and it's got to be level or gold, you can just go ahead and buy yourself one of these, which will cost you 250k shards, which again is actually not that bad to get. It's quite easy to obtain. So if you just buy one of them, for example, and say you want to build your PvP sets as well, like your Nightshade gear or your Bastion gear. Wait, can you get Bastion over here? No, you can't. Okay, so if you want to build your Nightshade gear, you would also buy one of them and hope for the leather or the gold Nightshade. So once you've got this, you simply just right click and there you go, 2 random leather prospector pieces. So again, you just right click them. And we got a helmet. And we got another helmet. So obviously it's not easy to obtain a full set, but it is definitely needed for mining. Okay, as well as the prospector set, you ideally want to get yourself some of these as well, which is a random mining enchant book. Now, the way to obtain these is very similar to what we just showed you there with the bandits, is just go and kill bandits and you have a chance of getting one of these books. Now you can see there's acceleration, there's energizer or booster, mutate, overdrive and high roller 5. All of which have a use, and if you're ever unsure on what that use is, just simply do /enchants, click on here and click on whatever piece of armor you want. So let's, for example, for us, let's do chestplate, and you can click this to change it to rarity. So I've done that just because I want to see the legendary one. So there we go, high roller. Booster or gain for energy for every digit in your current account balance. Sorry, I just absolutely cooked that up, but you get the general gist of it. So there we go. That is what you'll be after ideally for your mining set. So that is how you obtain the custom mining. Now for a full set, it needs to have all of those enchants on there, and once you get all of them, you would definitely notice a difference with the amount of XP you gain and the amount of shards you gain, the amount of energy you gain. You'll notice a big difference in all of that. So that is for the mining side of things. Now for the PvP side of things, again, if we do /armor sets, you'll see there's 2 main ones for it really, in my opinion, which is the Nightshade and the Nexus. Well, I suppose you could say there's 4 sets. There's these 4 sets here, but Bastion is very good for someone who's not very good at PvP, like myself. I'm not great at PvP, so I do run a full Bastion set. Now you must have all 4 pieces for it to take effect, to get the positive perks from it, but you can mix and match. So I could wear 2 pieces of diamonds, 2 pieces of gold Bastion, and I would still get the effects. So hence why you see here I've got prospector gold helmet, prospector leather chestplate. So you still get the perks. It doesn't have to be the same material. Just bear in mind, obviously, if you are PvPing, you ideally want to have the same material or just good durability, good enchants. And so, for example, if you're in gold and I'm in diamond, you're going to die. So I'd recommend trying to get the higher tier. Now, it is also worth trying to make a set in all of them. So, for example, I have got a full Prospector Iron set here, which I will be applying those, opening those books and applying enchants to. So when it comes to deciding what enchants that you want on your set, again, if you just do /enchants, come onto here and click on anything here that you would like to have a look at, so you can get a better understanding of what enchants are on the server, what enchants best suit you, and you can always ask the community as well of what a max set looks like. Now obviously I've shown you my set in previous videos, and I've hovered over it a couple of times in this video as well, so you can easily just pause and take screenshots if you wish to. But I think that is it really for the sets. I can't think of anything else set wise other than other ways to get the sets. So the other ways is obviously the pay to win side. As much as this server is not pay to win, because as I've just shown you, it is possible to get every single item without spending a penny. But there is loot boxes, of course. There is loot boxes on every server, because the server don't run without making money. So here we are with the loot boxes, and the loot boxes at the moment, and the current time we're recording, are very, very nice, very good. Especially this one. This is very beautiful. We love this one. I have got one to give away later on today. So the loot boxes are always there for you to be able to obtain items as well. And don't forget, should you buy something, make sure you use my code, which is at the top of the screen, TR89, and you save yourself 10% off any purchase that you may do. Now, is there any other ways to obtain the gear? Yes, there is. There's even more ways for you to obtain gear. So if you do slash events, for you to be able to obtain a gear, you've got COP. If you go and do COP and you claim it, you win it, and you fight off everyone else is there, you will get a COP loot box, to which you can contain the items that you need. As well as that, you also have Conquest, which again, if you manage to complete the Conquest, you can gain the items that you may need. Other than that, there is also Clash Games. Clash Games is Hunger Games. If you get top 3, you are guaranteed rewards. So again, there is other ways there for you to gain items as well. Now I believe that is it. There was bosses as well. I forgot about the bosses. So if you do slash boss, there is 3 different bosses. You do have to be a particular level for you to be able to actually enter the boss. So for the first one, as you saw with slash levels earlier on, you need to be a required level 30 to be able to enter this boss. Okay, hopefully that has helped some of you guys with understanding of sets, how to obtain them, what their uses are, and also the enchants. So if there's anything else you feel you need to know regarding sets, just let me know in the comments, and I will do a video and hopefully explain it a bit better. So thank you very much, and goodbye.